Hi, I'm Sam Assil. Thanks for being here right now. I just want to share with you the experience I had last night as I attended my good friend Rod Slavonka's talk about his experience with cancer and how he overcame terminal brain cancer and lived. He's been living 9 years since that diagnosis, since the operation he had. He's been living 9 years since he walked away from the drugs, the poisoning, the chemotherapy, the radiation, and decided to heal himself. And now he says he has a mission. He's obligated to share what he has learned with others. It's quite incredible. I would suggest that everybody pay attention to what this man has to say. I mean, you think about it today. Cancer is number one, and actually it's number two leading cause of death in this country today. Cancer is on the increase and on the rise like it has never ever been before. And why is that? It's very simple. Because it's big money. Yeah. There's a couple of reasons. Number one, there's big money in cancer. Huge profit. It's all profit driven. Your oncologist, if you have cancer, they're practicing what I call pharmaceutical terrorism. Yes, pharmaceutical terrorism on you and your loved ones. It's really quite simple. Some of the things I learned in the seminar I went to last night, which by the way was at a doctor's office, a doctor that's outside of the proverbial box, so to speak, okay, that's actually speaking some truth. You know, your body, our bodies have cancer cells in them all the time. It's a natural function of our bodies. But what happens is, if you cannot turn those cancer cells off, they start to overtake you. And if your doctors are focusing simply on the tumors and on the signs of the cancer and nothing else, well, they're really not solving the problem. Okay? Did you know that your body has a voltage? Your cells have a voltage, and that you do not repair damaged cells in your body. Our bodies are constantly rebuilding themselves. Yes, rebuilding new cells. And that requires a certain cellular voltage at the cellular level. And the only way you can acquire that is with proper nutrition, proper rest, and proper pH balances in your body. It's really quite simple. You know, there's a friend of mine that has a very rare bookstore in Printers Row in Chicago that had prostate cancer and was bragging to me. I never forget this. Oh, I went to Sloan Kettering or Mayo Clinic, the best, the best. Nonsense. There is no difference between drugs and radiation and poisoning. There is no difference at all. You know, I kind of look at it like this. If you have a building and you have a porch and you have rats coming on your porch all the time, sure, you can kill the rats, you can poison the rats, you can get them with a flaming torch, and you'll destroy your porch, but you'll get rid of them, right? The rats are akin to the cancer cells. But however, if you get rid of the garbage that is bringing the rats there in the first place, you won't have a problem. Same thing with your body. If you get rid of the garbage and the toxins that are in your body at a cellular level, and allow your body to heal itself. You know, the power that made the body is the power to heal the body. Right. Is your doctor going to tell you that? Some will, yeah. The intelligent ones will. The ones that are outside of the proverbial box that really care. There's many good caring doctors out there. But unfortunately, my opinion is if you're going to a doctor for health care, it's very difficult to find someone that really knows because they're not trained in that. They're not trained. And they're trained in drug care and sick care. Another thing I picked up last night is that, you know, there's different philosophies on health care. In our country, unfortunately, the medical profession only gets paid if you're sick. Now, in Japan, for example, I understand that the medical profession gets paid if you're well. If you're sick, they're not doing their job. Wow, isn't that a beautiful way of thinking? Imagine if we had that philosophy here in this country. Well, if we did, just think about it. It would change everything. It would change everything. Now, all I'm saying is that the time to prepare is before you have an issue, right? If you have an issue, then you're going to be operating out of fear. And it's very difficult to do the right thing when you're in fear and you're paying attention to all the propaganda that's being spewed out there and the misleading facts and figures that you might be getting from your oncologist. Remember this. Figures lie and liars figure. That's right. That's exactly right. There is a huge push in our country by the drug and pharmaceutical industry. They control everything, and they're controlling our lives today. So what I would suggest, everybody should get a copy of this book, Decide to Live, by Rod Slonka. You know, this guy should be on the news. He should be on the news every day for overcoming terminal brain cancer. And you know how he did it? He talks about it in this book. And basically he did it with nutrition and alkalizing his body. So it's not that difficult. Not difficult at all. If anybody ever told me I had cancer, I'd just walk away and never go back to him again. And I really mean that honestly, because I'm not afraid of cancer. I keep my cellular voltage on a very high level. You can do the same thing too. And one of the biggest protocols that I do for myself and my family is very simple. Water. I have seen a new food pyramid by some holistic doctors, and basically at the bottom of the pyramid, at the base, is water. Think about it. Our bodies are made of 70 to 80% water. It's not rocket science. It's very simple when you really understand the truth. The trillions of cells in our body, those are the engines and the powerhouses of our body. That's at the root level. So if you constantly supply your cells, your cellular engines, with the best energetic, alkaline, microclustered, alive water, you'll be in the best condition you can be. And if you can combine that with proper nutrition, you'll never have to fear cancer or diabetes or any diseases again. You can take charge of your life, have peace of mind for yourself and your family. It's really quite simple, but it's changing a mindset, because we've all been conditioned by the TV, by the media, by the billboards, like the nonsense, like the Susie B. Coleman Run for the Cure. Nonsense. The cure has already been discovered. Okay? The cause has been discovered 80 years ago. Research. Dr. Otto, who won the Nobel Prize. If your doctor didn't win a Nobel Prize, then I'd listen to Dr. Warburg. I'd be looking at his research before I'd be looking at my doctor's research. Right? Think about it. Go to the best minds that are out there and learn. Listen to men like Rod Slonka, who beat it, who beat cancer, walked away from the chemotherapy and the radiation because he realized it was killing him. Okay? And he realized all the money that was being spent was just for one thing: perpetuate the business. Nothing to do with healing. Nothing at all. You might get healed, right, temporarily, but you'd be destroyed in the process. So here's what you need to do. You need to take charge and take action. Do like I'm doing. Drink alkaline, ionized, microclustered water all the time. Get away from the acidic causing liquids that are pushing you towards cancer, pushing your family towards disease. It's a way of life in my household. It is a way of life, and we have experienced such tremendous health benefits since we have been doing this. You can do the same thing that we're doing, that I'm doing. Here's how you do it. You can call me, okay, and I'll explain it to you. I do talks about health and wellness. I explain how you can do what I'm doing. But right now what you can do is go to my website. It's in the description of this video, waterforyourbestlife.com, waterforyourbestlife.com, and it's the number 4, all right? Go there, put your name in the box, and get some more information. And get a hold of me by email, phone me if you'd like to, and attend our meetings, attend the next meeting by Rod Slonka. I'll let you know when it's happening. And wake up. Start to wake up and get your mind out of that little proverbial box that we're all conditioned to be in. And the reason we're conditioned to be in there is because there's big money from the companies that want to keep us in there. Okay, so I'm saying get out of the box, take freedom, take charge of your life again. Do it right now. Go to my website, and I'll see you on the other side with me. Thank you for your time. I'm out for now.